I just wanted to come on here real quick and give a little update to my surgery. So, I guess the last time I was into the doctor about my surgery was in April. It's now the middle of June. It's the 12th. And I got a call yesterday. So I finally called the hospital to figure out how much it was going to cost the day of surgery for me, because like my insurance, so I have a deductible, and then you have your co-insurance, and then you have your out-of-pocket. Or no, that's wrong. You have your deductible, and then you have your out-of-pocket, and then your co-insurance. So pretty sure we've met our deductible and all that happy jazz and everything, and our deductible, all that other stuff. And I've met all the requirements. That is quite bizarre. Anywho. So I called to find out how much I'm going to have to pay day of surgery, because, so the surgery is covered 90%, and then, but the day of surgery, you have to put a certain percentage down, and that percentage goes to the hospital, right? That is like, that's your stay and like anesthesia and I don't know, so much different stuff. So anyways, I called thinking that it was going to be like in the thousands, and it wasn't. So I was like, okay, I am going to schedule the surgery. And the reason why I hesitated, there's a couple of reasons why I had hesitated about getting the surgery. One, it's a life commitment at this point. But I'm also at the age where, I've created a lot of bad habits, but I need to make a change because my body can't go on at this rate anymore. You're a bicyclist. You're supposed to be on the outside lane. What are you doing? I hate that. He's not even like a bicyclist. He's just like conventionally, leisurely riding his bicycle. Anyways, so I'm no longer at the age where I can not do anything. Like, my health it's being affected every day. Like, my diabetes is getting worse, which is one of the main reasons why I'm getting the surgery done, because I would like to prolong the diabetes effects, because, diabetic neuropathy is like, it's horrible. I use my hands, I use my feet, I'm on my, you know what I mean? Like, that's part of my job, that's part of my passion, so it's like, why would I not take care of myself better, right? I don't want to lose toes, I don't want to lose fingers or my sight, because those are my tools. Those are 100% of things that I use. Not just to live life, but to do my job, right? Also, I don't want to put that burden on my family either. Integrity bar. Like an old one. Really good condition. Anyways, so then, but also it's like, I've created all these bad habits for the last 30-something years. Like, it's going to be hard. And I just needed to convince myself that even though it's going to be hard, the outcome is going to be worth it. So that was my other thought. Anyway, I have to learn how to enjoy, like, the comfort and joy that I took in food is gonna have to change, obviously. And I think I'm just at the time and point in place in my life where I need that. So, I set the surgery date, which is for the July 15th, and then they originally wanted it on the 1st, but Dawson is going out of town on the 1st, so if I'm in surgery, I can't take him to the airport. Plus, we have 2 dogs and a 4-year-old, so there's a 2-week downtime period, and Logan works, and I don't have anybody to help me, so we put it off until the 15th. Dawson comes back on the 14th. But 2 weeks beforehand, so on the 1st, I do have to go take a pre-op class, which from that point until the surgery, I am on nothing but a liquid diet. So I apologize ahead of time, or after, by the time this video probably comes up. I apologize to everybody if I may have said something mean or rude out of hunger, but if you deserved it, that's on you. So, yeah, I'm excited, I'm nervous, it's really happening, and I think it's actually kind of cool. Obviously, you know, as a mom, anybody actually, that going under it's hard. And then, you know, another reason, it's so silly, it's ridiculous, but another reason why I kind of put off is because the surgery is because, like, this is just one surgery of multiple surgeries now. Because if I am successful, which hopefully I am, that's a lot of skin that's got to be taken care of. And you're trading, I feel like, one insecurity in for the other. So instead of being insecure about being fat, now I'm going to be insecure about having, you know, 4-foot flaps of skin dangling off my fucking arms. And like, you know, the fucking 20 pounds of skin hanging off the front of my body. It's so sexy. It's so cute. So I'm a little nervous about that, you know, and like getting the surgeries, that's just more surgeries after that I have to take care of and more money. And I think that's just one of, you know, another reason why I was kind of nervous. On top of the fact of every time you go under, you lose hair, and we all know that I'm thinning already. And then weight loss, dramatic weight loss over a short period of time, makes you lose your hair also. It's like a hormone imbalance thing. So women store a lot of hormones in their fat cells, and if you're burning through your fat cells as fast as I'm going to be, supposed to be, then that all gets flushed through your system. So like before, when I was on that keto, well, not keto, I shouldn't say that, ideal protein diet, which put me in ketosis, I had my period the entire time. Like, it was like, I maybe would have like a week or a couple of days at a time where I didn't spot. And it wasn't like heavy blood flow, it was like spotting enough to be like really fucking annoying. I mean, I don't have to worry about that now since I don't have a uterus, but acne and, you know, all that other stuff is an issue. Also, that's the other thing, is my skin, my face. Like, this skin, I'm gonna get all fucking wrinkly. I'm gonna park here. You know? It says reserved. Maybe I shouldn't park there. and I'm not looking forward to that. So I'm going to be stepping up my skincare game for sure, because I don't want to get any wrinklier than I am. I already have this line right here, and I hate it. So those are the things that I'm concerned about. But I'm excited. So I'm at the doctor now to talk about my diabetes, and then, which is like my 5th doctor. So I will finish giving you an update another time. Bye. That was just kind of like a thought kind of came across to me. So I'm like a week out from the beginning of my diet, which will be a liquid diet for 2 weeks before the surgery. And starting to think about the foods that I will be able to eat and not eat after the diet. Which, I was thinking, like bread and pasta and rice, grains, and stuff like that. And I really don't eat a lot of those things. I mean, there's bread, but like, if I eat a burger, I usually don't eat the bun. I'll usually like take either the top or the bottom bun off, probably usually the top. Or like hot dogs, I'll just eat them by themselves. And like, but I don't even usually eat those things a lot anyways. Or even if like, I love corn dogs, but like, I'll usually take one bite, like the very top, and then I just start taking like cornbread off of it. So it's like, I really don't eat a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I eat rice, but I don't eat rice like every day. I stopped doing that a long time ago. I'm gonna eat pasta, but I don't eat a lot of pasta. Like, a lot of my habits have changed since when I was on that protein diet a long time ago. And it just, like, things, I mean, they do stick with you. And then, like, I don't eat a lot of potatoes because potatoes make my stomach hurt. But the funny thing is, I was thinking about, as like last night I ate chow mein and stuff like this is just Korean ramen. Not ramen, but like, I wanted yakisoba, so. Anyhow. But then what I thought was interesting is like, I was thinking about these foods and like, ones that I could load out and not load out, blah, blah, blah. And the only thing that really came across me that I'm really going to miss, and then I need to, like my last meal, this is what I was thinking about what I want to eat this week, because I won't be able to have it for a really long time, or just like even bites of it, is stuffing. Like, I want stuffing. So, like, that's like Thanksgiving. Like the potatoes, yeah, I can have a little bit, whatever. The turkey, of course, I love turkey. And then, like, I don't eat sweet potatoes, and I don't really eat the green bean casserole, all that stuff. Like, I eat the cranberries, but cranberries not the issue. It's the stuffing. Like, I could have a whole fucking plate of stuffing. So, we are gonna make stuffed pork chops, and that's gonna be my last meal. Steak. I don't know. I feel like it's gotta be steak, we'll see. Anyhow. So that's gonna be my thing. I love stuffing. Can't wait to have it. And then, yeah, I'm actually, the more the closer it gets, like, my nervousness is turning into excitement. Like, I'm excited. Like, the more I think about it, like, I'm excited to be less. I'm excited to be able to see what I'm going to look like without all this weight on me. I'm excited to see how I'm going to feel, how my body is going to, like, my pain level like how much of my pain is going to be gone from just the amount of, from the weight bearing on it, on my body. I'm excited to see what my endurance is going to be like with work. Am I going to be able to work longer hours like I'd like to? Am I going to be able to work more often? Working a 12-hour day, like how much is that going to impact me during our busy time? Like, is it going to make an impact or not? Like, I'm just really excited to see those changes. Even with like back pain and stuff, because when you're bigger, you have more of obviously you have more circumference, and so you're contorting and bending your body in ways to be able to do your job. Like I have to bend more at the hips I'm sitting at this angle for so much longer, because my body, I can't get close enough to my clients, right? So if I take however many inches away, and I can get closer, like how much, like that's going, that pain and the ability to do my job would be that much more easier. It would be, less wear and tear. Does that make sense? So just thinking about stuff like that. Go ahead, little semi. I have nowhere to go. You go ahead and change lanes as many times as you need to. So I was thinking about that and the energy that I'm going to get from the fat burning. Because the energy you get from fat is insanely different than what you get from carbs. It's almost like being high. It's really weird. And so, kind of interested. I'm just really curious now at this point. How everything is going to go. It's not even about how I'm going to look. It's more about how I'm going to feel. Looking, how I'm going to, everybody's has been saying, oh, you're going to look so whatever, and I'm just, and I, those thoughts don't really cross my mind. I'm like, oh yeah, but it's more about, for me, how my body is going to feel, which I thought was interesting, because before, this was 10 years ago, it would be all about how I looked. You know what I mean? And I think that really comes from a whole growth and maturity kind of level, growth maturity kind of thing, because we've changed so much in 10 years. But I think it's more about how comfortable I am now with who I am as a person, and how I look is really not. I mean, I don't know how to explain that. I care about how I look, but I don't care about how I look. Or I guess how other people perceive how I look. That's what it is. I don't care about how people perceive my image. I more care about how I look to myself. If I had an eyebrow that was over here, or if I had an eyebrow that was down here, yeah, I care about that. But I don't care about it because of what people think. It's more self. Oh, it's kind of clarity right there. It's clarity. Let's get my eyebrows today. Not bad. Anyway, so that was kind of my thoughts that I was going through while driving and so on. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm getting more excited. The nervousness is fading. I'm talking about it more with people. I'm letting people know more. Because before it was just it was something that was very self and very private because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get it done, so I didn't really want to talk about it. So it's like I didn't want to get excited. But I'm excited now. I'm more excited. I'm excited about being just a little bit more compact. Because I have, this anxiety, because my whole world, everything has been, squished. You know what I mean? Squishing into the seat, squishing into the seat belt, not having enough space. You know what I mean? I see people that get into airplanes and they have all this space, and I'm just in their seat, they have space. I'm like, I don't want space. And sitting, even, I remember a friend of mine, she was tiny, and she would get in the car, she'd put her purse next to her on her seat, and she had a big bag, and I was just like, I want that. You know what I mean? I want to have enough space to put my purse next to me or beside me. You know what I mean? I want to be able to curl up in a chair and be comfy cozy. You know what I mean? I want to feel that, everything in my entire life it's been sprawled out or, not enough space. When I get on a couch, I'm dominating a couch. I'm not just sitting on the couch, my little cushion. I'm dominating that bitch to be comfortable. And then, in a car, there's nothing that's fitting around me. I put, my drinks or whatever, next to me and stuff like that. But that's a drink. It's a bottle. I can't remember. It's not a whole fucking bag. I just would more space. I feel cramped everywhere. I want to feel not cramped. I don't think that guy is actually in a lane. There he is. Oh, I guess he is. I like to feel not cramped. I think I've always been cramped. So, I'm excited to feel that also. Plus, I'm always knocking shit over. Because I think that I'm smaller than I am. So I just hit things. Not with my body, but with my arms. I don't know. Oh my god, what is going on with traffic today? Freak me out. Oh yeah, I'm going off the freeway. This is not okay. Things are happening. Not into it. I will see you guys in another video. Actually, I don't know why I keep saying that because I'm just taking these videos and I'm blending them all together into one big video. Oh, look at my friend. She is